Wednesday. Happy Facebook Live night. I'm so excited to show you some swaps. I'm going to do a little swap parade. And then we're going to make my organized swap. So we do actually do three kinds of swapping on our group. We do random swapping. So sometimes at events, we'll just make a set of cards and we'll swap randomly. So nobody has to pick a set. You don't have to make a certain number. You're just using current products. And then the second kind of swap we do is what we call an organized swap, where people pick a stamp set and they send in a certain number of cards made with that stamp set. And what's nice about it is we get a whole wide range of cards. And then the third type is a shoebox swap. And so the shoebox swap is where you design cards for other demonstrators to make. And then we set up stations that have a little shoebox in them, and you go around and you make everybody else's cards. So next week, I will come back and I will show you all of our shoebox creations because that's this weekend. But this week, our organized swap is due. And so I'm going to do I'm going to show you guys mine, and we're going to make it real quick. And then I'm going to show you some of the other swaps I've gotten. So I am using the new kintsugi paper that's really, really pretty. And you'll see that just a little piece of this is on all of the cards, which is fun. And the new stamp set, I'm using Encircled with Love and the 1 3/4 inch punch for this. So a couple of other things that I use. So this paper is very, very pretty, and even just a little piece of it is really, really pretty. I also used the textured notes dies. Look at all that texture. And so I really wanted this one. So for the inside panel, I decided that I would cut a piece for everyone for their inside panel. Sometimes I like to have a smaller inside panel because I don't have as much to say. And so it's kind of nice to be able to pop that in there. And then I also used the Glass and Garden embossing folder. So Glass and Garden's embossing folders, there's two. There's the glass one, which looks like kind of a stained glass window, or a wrought iron fence, depending on which way you're leaning. And then the other one is the flowers, the garden one. So that's a really fun embossing folder set if you haven't seen it. So this card actually comes together pretty quickly. We'll put our little piece on the inside. I know I'm almost done with this tombow. I've been working my way through a couple of them. So, all right, so we're gonna get that situated on the inside. So that's a really nice touch on the inside of the card. We try to decorate the inside of the card, or the envelope if we're going to include an envelope. We want to make it like a nice 3-layer card. I've got this piece that's embossed, so I'm going to put the kintsugi paper down on there. And all right, gotta switch to something else. What else do I have on my desk? All right, I'm gonna put this. So I'm gonna glue this to the bottom edge. All right, and then I used a couple of different ribbons on here, and I'll show you. And then I'm gonna try to find us so that I can see if you have any comments. But I'm curious. Whoa. All right. I'm curious to know if you like the gold ribbon or if you like the petal pink ribbon. So tell me which one you like better. I ended up deciding I liked the petal pink ribbon a little bit better. The gold is really pretty, but it's very see-through, and I just don't think it didn't weight the card enough. Does that make sense? Like, I wanted a little bit heavier weight on the bottom, and I feel like everything was kind of floating. So I ended up deciding that I liked the petal pink better. The gold ribbon is new. It's called Gold Striped, and it is a 3/8 inch ribbon. It's very pretty. The petal pink ribbon has been around for a little while. It's a scalloped ribbon, and it is also 3/8 inch. And the way that I put ribbon on for this one is kind of that cheater method, right? Where we're gonna tie kind of like we're tying a knot, but it's just, we're not going all the way around the card. It makes the card a little bit flatter, and it also saves ribbon. So I'm gonna put adhesive on the back, and I'm gonna put a little extra adhesive where the ribbon's gonna go. I'm going to lay my piece down, and I want it to be relatively tight because I want it to lay nice and flat. Then I'm gonna put that on my card front. And I've got my piece. I tried stamping it in petal pink, and I really didn't like it, so Misty Moonlight was the way to go. There's a little bit of garden green or old olive, I can't tell which one. I need to look at the package in a few of the pieces, but I definitely didn't think that would go. So what that means is it turns this card into a pretty monochromatic card, which is fine. I like monochromatic cards. All right, and I had kind of snaked this under here earlier. I made a whole bunch of these this morning. And then for my shoebox swap this weekend, I'm using the Coneflower Celebration. So I can't wait to show you that. So next week, I'll show you the Coneflower Celebration. So a couple of announcements while I'm finishing this is the virtual album retreat is available for purchase. I grabbed mine this morning. You do earn rewards on it. You can use rewards on it. It is while supplies last. So just know that, you know, if you decide to wait and you want to get it and it's not there, they only made so many because it involved a lot of pre-cut pieces. So, all right. So now that we've got that, by tying that little knot on, sometimes it adds a little bit of extra pressure there. So I like to just kind of like flatten it back out. But there we go. Nice. Easy peasy. Fun, pretty card with just a hint of that kintsugi paper, which I think is really nice. So, all right, let me show you some of the other swaps that I've gotten. So a few are from this organized swap. This one is from Patsy, and it's using the new Darling Duckling and the blooms. This is from Glinda, and this is that cute Notes and Totes set, which is adorable. She did a lot of sponging for the clouds on the background, which I thought was really pretty. This is the really cute Sips, celebratory Sips paper, and there's like some Wink Estella on all these. Thought this was a really cute card. This is using one of the new flower sets that I couldn't tell you, and then that new die that goes with Pattern of Friendship that's really interesting. So it's got a lot of like holes in it. I don't know, it's really wild. I think you saw this one before, all the new in colors. The cute turtles. Those parrots are so fun to play with. This was just stamped and then we colored with a blend. This is that die set, the textured notes, and then the Pattern of Friendship using some of the new in colors and that plaid embossing folder. This is really cute because there's no stamping with this one. It's just some dies and then a little bit of texture with the embossing folder. This is the along these lines or those lines. I can't remember. Either way, it's a cute set and it looks really nice with this swirly. Love that. That's a fun use of the DSP and the stamps and dies. We made some turtles last week, so I know you guys have seen a few turtles. This is really pretty with that textured plaster, I think is what the embossing folder is called. I don't think that I thought I needed that until I played with it. And then this is cool. This banner piece was just cut with scissors, so it would extend both left and right. It's just a really nice layout. I like that layout a lot. All right, the damask embossing folder with those flowers is so pretty. This is that the arches, but made into a card, which is pretty cool. Some more of those blooms. Love this. We got this stamp set for free at Onstage, and I just didn't know how to use it yet. I thought it looked really manly, but I really think it looks adorable with these flowers. And then this is that chalkboard stamp set, the new chalk one, that's really cute. So combining some of the old and the new, I think that one's really fun. That was one of our turtles that we made the other day. This is along these lines as well. Someone was asking about that rose the other day. It's a really nice one. Candy made this one for us. It's so cute. This is that stamp set that then like it has this flourish and then you can add the flower at the end. I didn't know that's what it was for. Some more turtles. These are the Memories and More cards. Super cute. Those birds are so cute. This is the sentiment set from the Patterns of Friendship. I really do like that sentiment set a lot. This is that same rose, but with a different paper behind it. And then let's see, last one, this one. Our friend Jennifer made this. It's a fun fold, so I'll pull it out for you so you can see it. But it's got, so it kind of sits, so it sits up, which is really neat. So it's got some texture behind it and the little critters, and then a lot of detail work with this die, the frame that she put there, the beautiful new floral paper, and then the really cute little bow. And then it's still kind of a standard card as well, so you can open it. And then she put stamped the little cottage there too, which I thought was so cute. So this is a really cute card. So it's been great. Swapping has been great. Everybody's really excited about the new catalog and new catalog products. And I'll have more swaps for you next week. So let me know if you have questions. Also on June 3rd, suite collections are going on sale. Buy one, get one free, which we've never done before. So if something comes as part of a suite or you buy the whole suite, then you can get another one for free. So if you're smart about it, you'll buddy up your things. So have two kind of equivalently priced things that you want to buy. So if there's two full suites you want to buy, you're going to buy one and you're going to get the other one for free. So you want to buy the turtles, great. Or you want to buy, I don't know, let's look at the catalog. It also goes for online suites. So like the celebratory sips, any of the online suites would work as well. So when you're in the catalog, if you're looking for choices for this, this is going to be, so the Kintsugi suite is one of them, right? So you could get this whole suite, and then you could get another suite for free. This is a double suite, the gallery one. So if you like the beautiful gallery, I would recommend that you do an equivalently priced double suite, which would be the Florals in Bloom. So you would get the Florals in Bloom for free, all of it. So that's two stamp sets, two dies, the paper, and the embellishments, which is crazy because you're buying and paying for the beautiful gallery suite, right? So just to give you an understanding. Or it could be a suite component. So let's say that you want the turtle paper and you want the flower paper, the whatever this is called, Pretty Florals, Florals in Bloom designer series paper. So you can buy from a suite collection. Or let's say you want an embellishment, or you just want a stamp set or just a die set, then match it with another stamp or die set from another suite. So starting June 3rd, that runs the entire month of June. Buy one, get one free suite or suite component. And the lesser item is the one that'll be free. So that's why I'm saying make sure you match your prices so you've got like things that are equivalently priced. So, but yeah, that's a really great deal. Also, the starter kit deal ends this week. That is $165 for $99. It includes free shipping and a paper pumpkin. And you get to be part of our team and you get to do stuff like this. We don't swap with customers. We don't do shoebox swaps with customers. This is a demonstrator privilege to get to see and play with all of this new stuff. And being a demonstrator is really great. Being on our team is really great. We'd love to have you. So let me know if you have any questions. Looking forward to a fun couple of stamping weeks. We've got a lot of stamping going on. And if you're not on my newsletter list and you'd like to be, feel free to message me and comment down below and let me know which ribbon you liked the best, if it was the gold or the petal pink, just so I know you're here and you're watching. All right. Well, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great night. Bye, everyone. Happy beginning of summer.